What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we've got the start of the summer cut. It is finally here. I said once I move into my new apartment, which I have done, we'd start the cut. So with this being the first official weekend in the apartment, we need to go do some grocery shopping. I figured what better way to kick off the summer shred, summer cut than a grocery haul. So that's what we're gonna do. We got some bags over there. At some point, I will do a apartment tour. Maybe that'll be episode 2. I'll do like a little, I think I'm gonna do like a little mini series. Kind of like my prep. This is not a cut for bodybuilding prep. This is just a cut to get lean for the summer. But I'll go ahead. We still are missing like some artwork and stuff like that, but we've got the basics: desk, bed, couch, kitchen, bathroom, bed, all that kind of stuff. So eventually maybe when Katie's here, because Katie's not here right now, I'll take you guys through it. Also, it's pretty echoey because we have like 11-foot ceilings in here. So if it's a little echoey, I do apologize. Without further ado, I figured what better way, as I mentioned, to kick this off than a grocery haul. So we're gonna go ahead to Trader Joe's real quick, pick up things, and I'll show you guys exactly what we're gonna get for the first week of the cut as far as protein, carbs, fat sources, and then we'll just kind of start this cut. I'm actually really excited. Peak weight, I'll actually throw up, I did a physique check this morning, fasted in the morning. I weighed in peak weight right around 185. I think that was like 2 or 3 days ago though. Shoot, that was actually Monday, so a little bit over a week ago. Peak weight 185, but the average is closer to 183.8. So I'm gonna call that the start of the cut, the heaviest I've ever been, and the goal is probably lose around 12 to 15 pounds in about 12 weeks. So it'd be a little bit more aggressive at the start, and then give myself 12 weeks to lose anywhere from 12 to 15 pounds. I'm sure the first couple pounds will fly off. I'll get sub 180 probably in the first couple days, and then we'll kind of slowly chip away and try to maintain as much muscle as we can while losing the body fat. I'll take you guys along for the ride. But without further ado, I'm gonna take my iPhone with me to Trader Joe's so I can get little photos of all the food. I'll come back and put this big camera on the tripod and show you guys everything we get when we're back. Just made back from Trader Joe's and we have our full grocery haul right here. Unfortunately, the power in the building is out. Luckily, we have a whole lot of natural light coming in, but our power, you can see I'm gonna flip this, nothing. So power is out in the building, so I had to take the stairs up, as well as got locked out of my actual parking spot. But hey, we made it, we're here, and luckily the natural lighting will save the day so I can film this video and then hopefully quickly put this in the fridge so we don't lose any power or cooling of the fridge, because I'm pretty positive that's probably turned off as well. Nonetheless, we have our protein sources, our carbs, more carbs, but also our micronutrients and some miscellaneous. This entire grocery haul came out to be, I think, $118.66. So this is gonna be pretty much exactly 6 days of food for me. So let's say we round up to like, what, 120, maybe 125. I mean, that's pretty much exactly almost $500 a week, or sorry, $500 per month on groceries is what I kind of expect to spend. Obviously, Katie is, well, not obviously, but Katie is not with us this week. She is back home in Cleveland. So this is what I'm gonna be eating. Obviously, if Katie was here, we'd probably have more of everything, as well as occasionally like a date night or just make some meals with her for dinner. But since she's not here, I'm gonna eat pretty much the exact same thing all week. I'll definitely do a full day of eating, maybe tomorrow or the next day, exactly how I'm gonna eat this in a full day of eating, right around 25 to 2,600 calories. But to start things off, we have our protein sources. The number one protein source you guys want to pick up is the 90-10 ground beef from Trader Joe's. The camera's too far for you guys to see this, but hopefully you guys saw it in a little clip I added. But yeah, all natural, lean ground beef, 90-10. This also is probably the most expensive thing. Actually, the cheese, funny enough, is the most expensive thing, but this is already pretty expensive. 1 pound of ground beef a day. We're also gonna have some eggs. We're gonna have about 4 eggs a day. That's the one thing where I didn't really go ahead and splurge on. I mean, when I see eggs and I see $2.99 versus like $7.99, even though the $7.99 is like pasture raised, organic, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the good old brown egg. Even though it might not be pasture raised, I'm gonna be okay with it for now. Eventually, maybe I'll go do a full day or like do a week of eating like perfect, organic, all natural food and see if I notice a difference, but right now I don't. Also, one thing I forgot, protein sources. When we're talking about protein sources, we have our Transparent Labs. This is the whey protein isolate. The camera's really far away, but hopefully you guys can kind of see that. You guys have seen in every video, that is always gonna be a staple protein source. So from the ground beef, the eggs, and the, what is this called? Transparent Labs protein, we're gonna go ahead and have our protein sources like that. Also code Perez saves you 10% on all Transparent Labs products. Next we have our carb sources. We're gonna have some sourdough. I love eggs and sourdough bread. That's pretty much my go-to breakfast in the morning. 4 eggs, 2 pieces of sourdough bread. There's nothing better than eggs and toast in my opinion. Then we have our russet potatoes and our sweet potatoes. So we're gonna have probably ground beef and sweet potatoes for one meal, ground beef and russet potatoes for another, 6 of each of those. Then we have our micronutrients. We have some bell peppers, 6 of those. We have a big bag of carrots. We have 6 Honeycrisp apples, the best apple there is. I mean, Fuji doesn't even stand up a chance, or Gala, Honeycrisp all the way. We've got 6 oranges over here. That's well to have with our breakfast. We've got a bunch of bananas. I'll probably be doing 2 bananas a day. So it looks like we got 7. Okay, it looks like we got about 13 bananas, so a little bit over 12. We've got a bunch of blueberries, and then you guys can see we've got some almond milk for our protein shakes. We've got some butter just to kind of cook things in, and then we've got our raw cheese. So this will actually come closer. Whoa, got some all over. This raw cheese, this guy right here, it is raw Parmesan Reggiano, because I've kind of seen like the raw milk and raw cheese thing is kind of making a little bit of waves. I don't think I'm gonna hop on the raw milk bandwagon. I just don't really drink milk that often. But this raw cheese, this entire block, $9.51. That is insane. For raw cheese, I mean, hopefully it lives up to the hype. I am not a huge cheese, well, I actually really like cheese. So hopefully I don't get like addicted to this stuff because it's really expensive. But I figured it'd be something really good to kind of shave onto maybe some ground beef when I do my ground beef potatoes. Add a little cheese on there, some healthy fats, a little more protein. So we got that there as well. But yeah, very basic, very simple. Protein, carbs, more carbs, also micronutrients, fiber, and then some miscellaneous stuff. But that is a grocery haul. Next 6 days are right here in front of you. I'm gonna go ahead and film a full day of eating. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my calories down to about, I think 2,500 would be a good start. I've been above 3,000 calories and pushing that up even higher, above 3,000, to try to get as many, not as many calories in, but try to get as many whole food calories in as I possibly can, while still obviously trying to progress in the gym. Once this is time to cut, we're gonna bring those calories down. It's probably gonna be a little bit more than a 500 calorie deficit for me, but I'm okay with being a little bit more aggressive at the start, because like I mentioned, this is not for bodybuilding prep. This is not gonna be a 9-month cut like it was last summer. This is gonna be probably maybe 2.5, 3 months max. Gonna do the cut, get down to a healthier weight, well not healthy weight, but a lean weight, maybe 165 is kind of the ballpark I'm aiming for. We'll kind of find out, and I'll take you guys along for the series. But that'll wrap up episode 1 of the, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Honestly, let's just do summer shreds. I know kind of, or what was Christian Goosebumps was like summer shredding. We're just gonna call it summer shreds. I think it just fits the bill. So episode 1 of summer shreds, the grocery haul to lose fat, that is a wrap, and I'll go ahead and film a full day of eating later this week, and that'll be next video on the channel probably. So without further ado, thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.